Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be talking about what the character we could be getting in the next 2 days, when at least we'll find out in the live stream in the next 2 days. As we know, it's a festival, and today they did show off a bunch of the commandments. Actually, I can show you, they showed off, if I can try and find the picture. Was it this one? It's one of these ones. They show off a picture of the commandments going into Zel's body, which was the initial part of Demon King. So, we don't fight Demon King many times. We fight either normal Demon King, which the current variation we have today in the game, that we can play, and then you've then got the Zeldris variation of Demon King, which people have wanted for ages, and it does make sense, as it seems like this year they are doing fan favourites. So what we have is that we have a duo character, a fan favourite, a duo character, and my guess is, again, it's going to be a fan favourite. Everybody wanted Dark Mael, we got Dark Mael. Everybody wanted Demon King Zeldris in like actual Zeldris form, which is this what this is. Let's have a look. You can see the cutting. There we go. And that is what we'll probably end up getting as well. Only because it won't count as Demon King. Sorry, it won't count as Zeldris, it will just count as Demon King. The normal man who normally tells us what we're getting did give us a little snippet. He's working on a new website, and top left there was a tab open that said Oppressor Demon King. There is no character currently in the game called Oppressor Demon King. I had a look, but that wasn't there. So it's probably a new Demon King. Once again, also today we got shown in the teaser, the day 3 teaser, that it showed the commandments. So probably will be getting a new Demon King, which is cool. We do know the Primpu boss is coming back, which is that 4-man boss, which you can do the glitch with Merlin, and it does like insane damage. Also with that, they're adding a leaderboard to it as well. What else are they doing? You can communicate with your teammates, so you can like emote to them before you start, just in case, I don't know, team comps and stuff. But my guess is the main reason they've done that is that they have 4-man bosses planned in the future that may actually require some sort of coordination with your teammates, which is the reason why they've done this now, because, you know, oh, we're improving it, and then eventually when it comes to when they want to really showcase something big that they've made, they then don't have to make the changes then, the changes have already been made, and it looks a little bit better now anyway. But yeah, some cool stuff. Once again, we might end up getting some sort of character progression boost. I hope we do. I don't really count Deer as character progression because not every character has a relic. You know, the new characters don't have relics, so it's completely useless to characters like Gelder. You know, Gelder could end up getting a relic. Anybody could end up getting a relic tomorrow. The original Demon King, of course, can't because he already had a relic, but I do think Gelder is quite a good contester for getting a relic, solely because she's a demon / unknown, and you could technically argue it's still Zeldris. So, Zeldris, Gelder, you know, that sort of thing. Once again, we'll have to find out. This is the current model that they use in the game for him. He does have level 2 skills. I don't think he has level 3. That's a very weird card. That doesn't look like your normal debuff card, unless of course they changed how it looks. I have not seen this card in a while. But it looks like a different move. Like they've changed it to match the skill, because we have to find out what the skill looks like. None of this passive, none of this will be the same, none of the skills will be the same. Normally what they end up doing is they'll end up changing the character. For example, Red Freya is a perfect example of that. When she was in the Ragnarok story, this is prior to when she launched, she had 2 AoE skills, and then when they brought her as an actual character, she had an AoE and a single target. They changed the effects of both skills, and I think she kept the Abyss ultimate. Yeah, she had a slight change, and also they changed her model a little bit. Then when she ulted, a crown appeared. I only noticed that because I was like, screw it, I want to see what the animations look like again. I saw the animations and realized, yep, she's the next character. And guess what? She was the next character, which was pretty cool. But yeah, let's have a look at this Zeldris. I'm not going to attack, or Demon King, whatever you want to call him. I'm not going to attack, we're just going to see what he does. That's a level 1 single target. What's level 2 looking like? It's okay. I would love to see a level 3, because that will then tell us if he's got close-ups, because close-ups normally mean that, you know, it could definitely be a character. But getting a level 3 might be quite hard. Okay, I'm going to pause it. I'll give it a few attempts, and if we don't get level 3, it'll be sad, but if not, we might. Okay, we've done a few attempts. As you can see, Demon King's health is about half now, because of the melee and Liz's DOT over time, damage over time, because I've got a full demon team. Yeah, no. I've not been able to get a single gold skill. I'll try one more. He doesn't have an ultimate, which is pretty standard, so I'm not going to say that's a bad thing. But yeah, it's possible. It will be this Zeldris, this exact Zeldris. So, like, once again, fan favourite. We got Dark Mael. I don't see why not. Content-wise, I hope the banner's half decent. I hope Zeldris himself is good. What I don't want is like a half-made character or a character that isn't really impactful. Like, okay, I understand like PvP is like impactful and stuff, but like to the majority of new players, they're not really going to care about PvP. They're going to care, okay, can I do dogs? Can I do bird? Can I do a deer? You know, can you do all of the content so you can unlock, you know, other stuff so you can do PvP? Because sometimes you're sort of like capped. Okay, I can't do PvP because I don't have the Narshi's relic, or you don't have, you know, a certain character, the new meta team, let's just say. Because the meta team probably won't change too much for demons. Once again, we just saw the team I was using then. Let's go to this team. Realistically, I think you're probably just going to take Yellow off the team and just put on this new Demon King, and it'll probably look like something like this, unless Demon King has a bond, whatever it's called, the ability. Unless he's got an ability, which I highly doubt. I highly doubt he's going to have an ability. Only the duo characters so far has had abilities, but Lance got one, and it's only been duo characters since. But Lance is 4 knights, so I give that like a 1 higher rating than characters like Dark Mael and whoever this new Demon King is going to be. But you never know. But yeah, I just hope they add something new. I want some new character progression, some new events, maybe a little bit more time put into some of these new events so they are new, they feel new. Like the new, well, the quote-unquote new Ant event we got with the Solo Leveling collab was pretty mediocre. And if a content creator cannot create content on that new piece of content, it's not really content. You've just made an AFK thing, you put your team out for an hour, boom, you come back, boom, it's done. It's not very interactive, it wasn't very enjoyable, and I believe Netmarble could do a lot better with the IPs they're obtaining. But that's a whole video. It's a whole different video for a whole different day. But yeah, just letting you know that it probably will be Demon King. It won't be this Demon King. They won't share outfits, they won't share relics, but it will be a new form of Demon King called the Oppressor Demon King. That is the current name in the files. Of course, it could change when it comes to the global version, because sometimes they do change that a little bit, the name. But that's just how it is. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.